Hey y'all, what's up? How you doing? How you been? It's Khadijah with the Runaway Gypsy here to do another reading for you today. If you're new here, please follow me. If you're returning, please like, share, heart, comment, tag a friend, do whatever you feel the need to do. If I say a zodiac sign, please don't be too hung up on the zodiac signs, where we all embody all 12 zodiac energies. If I say he, she, him, her, doesn't matter. Take the roles, flip them, switch them as need be. You know your side of the story better than I do. I'm just here to read your energy, okay? We're going to start with the fire signs. I'm sorry if y'all hear the dryer behind me. I am doing laundry today while the kiddos are back at school. Okay, we're going to start with Aries, okay? Go straight into Aries. If y'all like to book with me, go to Facebook. Do not click the book now button. It's been down for over a year. Send me a direct message, okay? Yeah, we'll start with this one. I guess we're just going to use this. Normally I use a different deck, but why not? 56, Aries. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me write this. I need to start keeping a pen pad next to me. Okay, Five of Swords. It's an obstacle that leads to triumph. You know, it's so funny. I should go watch my reading that I just did on Facebook, Runaway Gypsy Predictions. So, what I'm seeing here is that not all losses are losses. In fact, a loss can be a gain more so than it can be a loss. Some things just weren't meant to be on your path, in your direction. In fact, some things stand in the way from your success. I believe that obstacles, people, places, things, mindsets are being removed right now to help you move forward. There's something that you're executing and you're needing to stand firm in. Lessons learned. Lessons learned. There's something so individual about you. And like, you're so unique. You're so different. You're such an individual. Like, I mean, you stand alone. And I'm not saying that in a lonely way. Like, you stand firm in who you are, what you stand for, what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to create. Like, who you are is ravenous, inspiring. But with that too, you're going to have the downside. You're going to have those ones that's like, oh, why do they get all the shine? Oh, why do they get all of this? You know, I do feel some naysayers because I'm seeing this Three of Swords. I feel like there's just some things it's not making sense. Like, whether it's people, whether it's environment. And it goes back to my reading that I just did on Facebook. I feel like that resonates with y'all. You may have seen things as, why is this happening to me? But it's more so, why is this happening for me? Okay? I feel like there was a recent loss that was not a loss at all. Now, it could just be like you seeing somebody for their true colors, or you losing certain friends or whatever. It's not a loss. It may seem that way. It may look and be presented that way, but it's not a loss. If anything, it's going to help you in this level up, especially with the sun being the outcome, this Knight of Cups. I just feel like you were giving your energy and attention to the wrong people, and maybe you didn't see that because you have such a big heart, such a caring heart. You don't understand why certain things happen. Some people just are not on board. They can't go where you're going. And I feel like that's what this is. So you've had to take your cup back. I feel like you have so much to offer, not just lovers, but just people in general. There's so much inside of you that you could offer if you could just be seen by the right people. And I feel like that's what you're manifesting. The Magician. I just want somebody to see me or understand me for who I am. I really do feel like you're a unique, awesome person. I could be like, oh, well, I don't care what people... Yes, the fuck we do. Yes, we do. And if you don't, there should be a little bit. You should have a little bit of, you know... And it's not to say that we want validation. It's just saying, like, sometimes we just want to be seen without having to over-explain or whatever. And I kind of feel like this is what this is. Like, I just want somebody to see me for me. Because I see me for me with this Nine of Pentacles. I see me for me. And if somebody could slow down long enough and get to know me, they would see me too. So whether it's a lover or a friend group or an environment that made you feel unseen, unheard, like you're always trying to explain, it just wasn't for you. Those aren't your people. No matter how badly you wanted them to be, they're not. Or this person isn't. Okay, strength. So it's moving past. And I feel like, yeah, I keep wanting to say the loss. The losses. And it's not losses. It's not loss if you gain peace from it. It's not loss if it puts you on a better track. It's not a loss. Maybe a little lonely, but it's not a loss. Okay? The word, I feel like there's something brewing and something coming, and you just, oh my, as I say that, 10 of Pentacles. There's something coming. You know what holy. For some of y'all, if y'all are influencers or like so some type of talent agency, maybe you should reach out to a talent agent. Now, this is not going to be for everybody. I want y'all to take this with a grain of sand. This may be just for one or two of you out there, okay? If some of y'all do something in the arts or talent or tarot or you wrote a book or whatever, I see somebody trying to approach you. I see some of y'all getting managers after being left out in the cold for so long. There's something you should apply for that might be put on your path. It's saying apply for it or reach out for it or show your talent. Now, it's not for all of you, okay? For some of y'all, this could be within a company. You starting a new company, working for a new company, and them really seeing you, them really branding you, them really wanting to use your ideas, okay? I'm hearing marketing. There's something about marketing. It's not going to be for everybody, okay? That in itself is a message. But it's like, y'all are about to get something better than what y'all expected. See, remember I told y'all, there's something about loss. What y'all feel was a loss was actually a big gain. But sitting in that certain frequency or vibration, if you had stayed in this certain energy or around this crowd, you wouldn't have been able to get to where you're headed. Not in that energy, not at that vibration. Okay, so if this isn't for you, then this just isn't for you, okay? Excuse me. Tell me more, please, Spirit. For y'all who don't know, I'm just coming over some of y'all too, what you were seeking might be more what it was like validation from people or working for a company that really didn't see you, really didn't hear you. Maybe trying to work something out with somebody who didn't see you or didn't hear you, and it's saying like that's why they're being cut out. Two of Cups in the reverse. They weren't at the frequency, the vibrational frequency that you are at, that you transmute, and you're staying put in the place. It's like blocking. It's repelling. It's coming right back because they can't even understand to that capacity of who you are and what you have to offer, what you exude. I'm just telling you, something's not a loss. There's that Knight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. This means something's moving, but it's moving very slowly. So, but we do go from the Page, which is an idea, to the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow, very slow action. Okay? But remember, we have this Nine of Pentacles over here. This is the growth from these. Just right for the picking. Okay? Two of Swords. Two of Swords talks about, should I go this way? It's almost like the Two of Wands. It's more indecision. The waters behind her are real rough, but she's trusting her intuition or needing to, but blocking out what others may say or think. So even though you may not be very sure of what exactly you're trying to manifest or create, or the next direction, it's almost like the next direction, you may not be very sure, but you're also not letting people sway you on knowing that you need to do something. Oh my. The Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. That's the justice. Not being swayed in your decisions, in your actions that you take, which is crazy because the only ones I see is the Four of Wands. Oh no, that's a lie. The Four of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Eight of Wands. 4, 6, 8. I remember how I said the Two of Swords reminds me of the Two of Wands. Oh, the Two of Wands is out here. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's like you're making leaps and bounds. I didn't even see that. How did I know it? leaps and bounds. And you may not realize this, but you are. Because remember what I said, it's coming in very slowly. And before you know it, you're in this Nine of Pentacles. It starts with the Page of Pentacles, a little small token, to another little small token. But it leads to this, to the Nine of Pentacles. Getting established. Seven of Pentacles is almost reaping what you sow. It's almost the start of it. So to get from the Page, the Knight to the Nine, it's transcending that. It's grown before you realize it's even grown. Now this can be internal, this could be external. There's so much growth. And then the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Before you know it, you've already arrived. As you're still trying to figure something out, you're already there. You open your eyes and you're there. Quantum leaping. Woo! I don't know what this is, but it looks good, Aries. It looks good. It looks good. Let's get some victory is yours, and what you felt was a loss was never a loss. It was a preparation. That's what I called it in the reading on Facebook. Definitely go watch that. It was preparation. What do we have for Aries? I'll take that. If you pay close attention, you will notice the doors that once closed are opening up, just in a different form. Things may not appear exactly as you had envisioned. So you're still going to get what you want. It's just going to be a different way, a different path. And before you know it, you're already there. Y'all, I'm sorry about the coughing. Like I said, I am just getting over the flu. That one also popped out on Facebook. Okay? So definitely go watch that. Very beautiful reading. Tell me more for my Aries, please. Tell me more for my Aries. Okay. Whenever you talk to us, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally come to fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. Resilience is one of the strongest qualities you have. It has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on inner tower of strength anytime that you need it. You've got this. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what you feel is a loss. It's not, and it will prove to show that it is not a loss. You may not see it now, but it will. Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift, one change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Okay? Trust the wait. You are being prepared. Didn't I say it's preparation? I can't make it up. You are being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. This is exactly the reading that I did on Facebook as well. This one didn't come out, but this is exactly what I was talking about, preparation, as well as in this one. So that reading has to do something with you, Aries. I can feel it. I just seen 133313 talks about death and rebirth. That's the ending, okay? And then the threes talk about expression groups grow, okay? Renewals, contracts. Okay, your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally but sensibly. Well, all right. 1408. Leo. What do we have for Leo Spirit? No. What do we have for Leo? There's something about you need to let something in, someone in. Page of Cups, Seven of Wands. It's like you're being defensive towards something and you feel like you're standing your ground and you're protecting yourself. But maybe you're protecting yourself from all the wrong people or the wrong person specifically, or the wrong tasks that actually are put in your life right now. There's something about focusing on the task at hand, and I feel like because you're doing that, you're repelling something, but maybe they're a part of this task. They're a part of this journey that's happening. It's okay to have boundaries, but not all people need to be left out. The Lovers to the King of Wands. It's like, I'm not letting you in. What do you want? You're very skeptical, or somebody's very skeptical. It's like you think somebody's here to harm you or to, but they're not. They're not. I feel like you've been on the defense for so long, you don't know how to let something in. And you know, that's just traumas, you know, that's trauma-based reactions, residual residue from past relationships or last setbacks, you know. Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you feel like it's safer on your own. Whenever I'm here, nobody gets in, I feel like I manifest better, I do better. You know, everything is in alignment. I don't have to worry about what somebody is doing, what people are doing behind my back. It's safe here. If I just don't let anybody in, it's safer that way. But, and I keep hearing the but it's not always supposed to be that way. This just talks about being able to decipher between who's healthy and who's not. It's not fighting everybody off and warding everybody out. It's just weeding out the wrong people. I'm hearing that song, if I'm being honest, I'm not being honest. I'll give you roses, I'll give you roses if you don't see the weeds in my garden. The thorns in my garden or the weeds in my garden. You don't see the thorns in my garden or something like that. It's not letting anybody get too close. But what's crazy is you're very fragile, is what I just heard. You're very fragile. So this rigid approach is more because you're fragile. You don't want to be taken from yourself. But if you've learned this lesson so many times with prior people, then what makes you think you're going to allow yourself to get got or taken again? You've learned this lesson. And yes, it may have made you a little rigid, but that just means you've learned the key concepts. It doesn't mean you have to close everybody out. It's just saying, okay, now when I see the signs, I can walk away easily. It's not to say that you're not going to get hurt. Life's about multiple lessons, but it's also not saying that you're going to get hurt. Let roles play themselves out. And know that you know now when to walk away, when to stay, when to invest. You know, not everything is a battle or a fight. Not everything is out to get you. Some things come in to restore you, whether it's for a lifetime or it's just for just a moment. Let it do that. Let it do that. We have the Ten of Swords, which is painful endings, to the Ace of Swords. But now I've learned. I've been through, but now I've learned. I just seen 18, 18, 8 plus 1 is 9, 9 and 9, and then 8 and 8. It all comes back to 9. Fruition, fulfillment, and attainment. Heart's desires. And it goes back to this 9 of Pentacles. You've learned so much. So with all of those tools that you've learned, apply it in what comes in next and not see it as, oh, they're going to get me. But hey, if I do feel like I'm being taken advantage of, I'll know when to walk away. I'll know when to leave. Right? It's also asserting yourself. You can still assert yourself without being brutally honest or blunt. But by saying, look, these are my boundaries. This is what I will stand for, what I'll settle for. This is, but that's that. Until you're ready to let people break through that barrier. It's okay with having boundaries as long as there's also compromise. Especially when it's with a safe person. I feel like this is a safe person who's kind of just getting, I wouldn't say they're getting tired, but they're safe and they don't want to be met with this. They don't deserve this. They didn't cause this mischief that's happened in your past. They were not the cause or the culprit of this. And I keep wanting to say again, some people come in to restore. That Medea movie. Not everybody comes to hurt. Some people come in to restore. That death. Letting one phase end so a new one can begin. A new focus. And trusting it. And allowing it to do its work. To serve its purpose in your life. Whether it's forever or whether it's just for a set time. It still has its purpose in your life. The Fool. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aries or an Aquarius. I also always get Gemini energy off that. I don't know why. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Five of Pentacles. Let me get one more, please. Okay, thanks. The World. First off, you've got major arcana in here. We've got the Lovers, we've got the Death, we've got the World, and we've got the Fool. Okay, so we go from the Fool to the Five of Pentacles. It's like every time something starts, it ends. That's like the mindset. Everything just seems to end, or everything just seems to fall apart, or everything just seems to kind of hurt, leave you left out. It leaves you with more questions than answers. Constant rebirth, constant transitions, constant needing to validate yourself because you weren't getting it in other things. That's what makes you so skeptical, and I do see that. But then we got the Empress, but it's taught you so much. Maybe you went through so much. You know how I look at it? Maybe we go through so much pain early on, or sometimes still until later in life. But we go through so much pain early on, that way whenever the real thing comes, it can stay and it can stick. Because we already know what we'll tolerate and what we won't. And that's the law of attraction. We know what we will and will not allow. And some people who are afraid to lose us, so once we find the right match, they're going to do everything to keep us. Trust yourself. Trust what you've learned thus far. We have the Empress. The King of Wands, which is like masculine energy in a female, is how I'm feeling it, in a woman. To the Empress, or even if it is a masculine, a male. The Empress is the more divine feminine energy. I'm going to allow you in because I know what I will stand for, what I will tolerate, and what I will not. I know my position. I know what I'm worthy of. And so because of that, I'm going to allow you in, because the moment that you cross my boundaries, I'm gone. Because I've learned this. Because I've witnessed this one too many times. But I'm going to let you in. That's the Empress. But I'm going to let you in. I will be vulnerable, but not naive. Okay? Because I've seen it before. And I've learned the cues. And yes, things, look, see the Tower. I do feel like there's still fear. So in order to obtain what's supposed to be for you, you got to quit repelling it. I know it's safer there, but you've learned so much and you have got to trust yourself. Okay, so look, King of Cups at the bottom. Let me show you, baby. I ain't here to hurt you, baby. Let me show you, baby. We're going to restore you, baby. See, mutual give and take. King of Cups, Three of Swords, Eight of Cups. Leaving behind a heartbreak. I'm here to show you. Not just tell you, I'm here to show you. Six of Pentacles talks about mutual give and take. Let me show you. Okay, Felicia, let me show you. Okay, Six of Cups. I'm here as a friend. I'll wave my light. Whenever I surrender, that surrender song, Natalie Taylor, is that who it is that sings it? Whenever you're ready, I surrender. I'm not here to hurt. I just keep hearing I'm not here to hurt you. Even if they're not your forever, they're your for right now. Trust yourself. And they may be your forever. I don't know, because that's not what the focus is. The focus is in the here and now and the allowing it and the taking it day by day. For my Leos, thank you, Spirit, so much. Thank you for being communicative with me. Self-awareness is key. Take time today to go within and spend time with your soul. Go for a walk in nature. Ground yourself. Meditate. Listen to your favorite music. Whatever you enjoy most, do that today, okay? You need to ignore what everyone else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You are not in competition with anyone else. Plan to outdo your past, not other people. Okay. Let go of the old and make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, and doubts. This literally clarifies my entire reading, honey, okay? Fears or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned actions and choices. And then we have, if it is meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow, let it be, and let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing in your life, of your life. That's what I'm saying, babe. You don't have to force change, but you know. So just let it be. And if it no longer resonates with you, then let it go, okay? Let it be until you have to let it go. Let it flow. Okay? Those difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again and the birds will sing. The clouds will clear and you will be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. You are far stronger than you think. That's what I've been saying. Y'all, this literally, it's crazy how much this sums up exactly what I'm saying. You've got this. You've got this, babe. You have got this more than you realize. Okay? You've got this. All right, Sagittarius, 2609. Beautiful reading, Leo. I know it has the fears and the doubts, even though I didn't see the moon, so it's like you're aware of it. But it's going to be okay. Every little thing is going to be all right. Okay? It's going to be okay. Sagittarius, what type of justice is serving out in your life? Leo, one more time. It's going to be okay. Ooh. Investing in something you're proud of. You could get used to this. I just heard I could get used to this. Look at, oh my gosh, Sag. I could get used to this is what I'm hearing. Knight of Pentacles. It may have been slow. But it's like a slow burn that like feels good. It's a slow burn that feels real freaking good. I could get used to this. Now, whether it's with the job, whether it's with a lifestyle, like a new lifestyle that you're living, a new phase of life, a new era of life. And I'm going to say that for now because I don't see any love cards out here yet. But it's like I could get used to this. This lifestyle, this understanding. It's like there's people at your vibrational frequency around you or that will be around you. Like you can work with somebody so easily, so gracefully. Yeah, once you've experienced the other. There may have, and I don't mean to laugh, there may have been a letdown. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Well, no wonder you get used to this. We got the Devil, the 10 of Wands. After being something so toxic, so draining, so defeating, some of y'all, it's a job. It's like y'all been in a toxic work environment and you're just like, I'm done with this shit. And then you go to a new company or scene or something like that, and you're like, man, I can get used to this. This feels good. And if it's not work, it's like your environment, your friends, maybe family members. Something so toxic, and then you evolve in some way. And it's been a slow evolution, but then you find yourself in this new life that you're living. You can see yourself around new friends with this 3 of Pentacles. Some of y'all are going to have friends on your side that you're going to do nothing but succeed with. I'm literally hearing, say it again, Spirit. With them by your side, you can't fail. And it's funny because I said that in my live on Facebook as well. But I said with God by your side, you can't fail. But this is like with friends on your side. They are sent from God. You cannot fail. They won't let you fail. So these are friends of higher vibration or family members who maybe you'll feel like they're family. It could be even an organization or somewhere that you work friends, work colleagues that are like, hey, well, what about this? I don't see as I say that, 3 of Cups. But I feel like this is more celebrating. This is just a happier environment, and I'm going to say environment, a happier environment, a happier stage in life. After feeling depleted and defeated, it's like that toxic era is coming to a close, and you're meeting people again at the same vibrational frequency, and you're closing out cycles with other people, and you're protecting this at all costs. And I don't just feel like it's you protecting this. I literally feel like you have a friend or multiple friends that are protecting you from going back to this lifestyle. They're like, no, come on, nuh-uh. Do better. They could see you struggling or knowing that you've been through something. This could be people who are aware, whether it's a job, whether it's a company, or whether it's, like I said, just environments. They could be aware of what you went through, and they're helping. That this could even be like a church group, or like a rehab facility, or just any type of maybe group counseling, or like big brother, big sister type organizations. It doesn't have to be. I'm just throwing all of these things out there. I also feel like these are people who will reward your little victories. That's why I feel like it could be a group environment, or like a new job, or like either a really healthy work environment, or like a group home, or something like that. It doesn't have to be. But it's definitely a group of people who are there for you, and they cheer on your little victories. This is definitely a group that makes you want to do and be better. I do feel like it's like an organization that they shut down at a certain time. It doesn't have to be. It does not have to be. Okay? They know where you've been, but they see they're going to lead you to on a new direction, a new path of victory. Again, it could be a church group. It doesn't have to. I mean, it's beautiful. Whatever this is, it's beautiful. I heard recovery. Some of y'all are recovering. The Hermit. Yeah, it's like shutting out a cycle and going within spiritually. It's not saying that you're fully healed, but it is saying that you're working on it. You still have a lot of darkness around you that surrounds you. But, see, I was trying to close my mouth. But it's like, but I can get used to this. I can get used to this peaceful feeling. This stable feeling. And it's like slowly closing out a cycle of life that no longer serves you. Although you may still be around, like you're not actually around it, but your energy, it could still kind of be in the darkness. There's a light peeping in. There's a light bestowed upon you. There's something shining and trying to, yeah, you've got angels on your team, babe. This is where you're going. The Queen of Pentacles, whether you were a male or a female, you have spirit teams working on your side. Look at how we go from the Hermit, this dark energy, to the Queen of Pentacles. Making something of yourself. Now, it is Pentacles. Pentacles take time. Care facilities, okay? It takes time to get here. It doesn't happen overnight. But that's why it says, I can get used to this. Beautiful, beautiful reading. Beautiful. I'd love to see that there's still groups out there. I would love to volunteer for groups. I would love to work for groups like that. I am a recovering addict. I am a recovering addict. I've started doing drugs when I was young. And I have been clean for years now. On my own, I never went to, my kids, but I did have my kids taken. So I just want y'all to know, like, just because you feel like you're too far to save, if you ever have felt that way, nobody is too far to save. Nobody. I work in a healing field now. And if you would ask me a few years back if I could ever see myself, heck no, but here I am. And I love it. I wrote a book. I was on the news. I was on a radio station in 12 different states. I have consistent clients that come to me, that come from my guidance and my healing, because I've been through the experience. And had I not gone through it and grown through it, I wouldn't be able to maneuver or mentor others through their life cycles. So everything serves a purpose. So whatever this is, Sagittarius, don't see it as, anything negative. This is molding you so that you can teach the next person. So that you can show them how you made a way out. You're a success. You're going to be a success story. You've got this. And you've got a team behind you, backing you, or getting ready to back you, that will not let you fail. This is beautiful. We have count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? That literally goes with this. Isn't that, because right here, like I'm channeling crazy, my nose is itching. We have the Sun card. Even this Ace of Wands is saying, you know, wait until you see what God made you wait. Wait until you see what I'm going to do in your life. Wait until you see this victory story that I'm about to bestow upon your life. Your breakthrough is coming, baby. Okay? We have sometimes walking away is the only option, not because you want to make someone miss you or realize they took you for granted, but because you finally respect yourself enough to know you deserve better. No matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self-worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. I feel like there's another card that wants to come out. Apparently a couple. Okay, your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel you forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally but sensibly. We have, instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. Y'all, this ear is ringing right now. My right ear is ringing right now. And then all of a sudden I just started feeling like I was belching. It's like a cleanse. It's like angelic cleanse. Oh, I love it. Breathe and instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It is not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. It is time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and what it will bring. What energy and emotions you put out comes back to you. With a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. I felt God today. Yeah, because I'm hearing that song, I saw God today, that country song. And he's looking at the flowers and he's like, I saw God today. He's seen his baby and he's like, she's a miracle. I saw God today. It's like the little things around you, the little victories, leaving a place of toxicity or an addiction or codependency or opiates. For some of y'all it was opiates, not for everybody, okay? I just heard that. That's not for everybody. Remember, just take this with a grain of sand, okay? But it's the little victories. They all add up to something major in your life, okay? Beautiful, beautiful. Well, that's what I have for you, fire signs, today, okay? I love y'all so much. Bye.